Great. As I was saying before the break, I'm the only chairman to talk about the company. So again, I'd like to request your lowering your expectations of how well I'm going to be able to talk about CareerNet. CareerNet is one of the companies that we have invested in our portfolios. We are, as NOAH11 Ventures, present in many of the categories that you are very well familiar with. Our ownership in these companies range anywhere from 30% to 100%. In the case of CareerNet, we are 100% owner of this company, which we acquired in 2 stages, 32% in year 2000, and then 100% in 2006. CareerNet really is an excellent, in our opinion, an excellent representation of how a first mover player in a marketplace can dominate if that company executes well. And I'm going to show you 3 slides to demonstrate that dominant position of CareerNet in the marketplace. By the way, I had mentioned that CareerNet is an online recruitment site in Turkey. In terms of revenues, our estimate is that CareerNet is about 70% of the market share in Turkey for online recruitment. How this revenue is demonstrated in terms of internet metrics, here's an example of ComScore. Total pages viewed, CareerNet versus our competition. Similarly, when ComScore reports job seekers visiting job post sites, CareerNet is in the job seekers' mind 83% of the time. So this is a very significant, this is a very recent analysis, so this is a very significant dominance of CareerNet. When we did a survey last year asking both the job seekers and the customers who they had in their mind as the leading brand for a job site, CareerNet came up as 75% among the customers and 79% among the job seekers versus our competition, which is at best in teens. So this dominant position in the marketplace obviously doesn't happen in void. It doesn't happen in isolation. It happens over an interaction of customers, job seekers, competition, and what we do at CareerNet. What I did here is to demonstrate CareerNet's 11 years of history in 3 different segments by dividing the development of CareerNet over these 11 years into 3 areas. The first area is planting the seeds area and explain to you what we have done vis-a-vis the customers and the job seekers, as well as our competition's reaction, as well as our operational activities inside. During this planting the seeds period, our focus was primarily on multinationals and large customers because they were the early adopters, as well as they were the only ones with the human resources organizations that could use internet applications effectively. With respect to the job seekers, our attention was primarily focused on the newspaper followers as well as the universities, again, because of the same early adopter characteristics of these groups. With respect to newspaper followers, we have partnered with a national newspaper whereby CareerNet job postings were displayed extensively in their Sunday human resources editions, where we have asked the job seekers to apply to the CareerNet site, thereby generating the early job seeker resumes. In terms of our competition, luckily for us, the competition was very much old school print media minded, and they were very late in taking this online business very seriously. Although they did establish an online presence, they were living through internal conflict in terms of channel conflict and conflict of interest within the organization. As such, they could not respond to CareerNet threat very promptly and forcefully. One very significant factor in our success was the fact that we have been customer focused from day one. The site is not only a job site, but also a site that includes a lot of human resource tools which were developed in cooperation with our large customers, responding to their needs and requirements. This period has established our early lead in the marketplace, which took us to the next stage of investing in growth. In this area, we have started using new marketing tools such as monthly HR magazines distributed freely to our customers, such as conference centers providing lectures on human resources related subjects free to our customers, as well as establishing Employer of the Year awards for respecting candidates. And these have become very popular and enhance our position in the marketplace. We have also started expanding into other parts of Turkey away from Istanbul, where the company is located. Excuse me 1 second. With respect to job seekers, we have initiated university tours. These tours have taken a parade fashion, visiting the universities in their career days and generating a lot of PR for the company. We have also started using TV commercials to reach a wider audience, both in terms of candidates as well as customers. During this period, we have noticed that our not so serious media-based, print media-based competitor have taken the subject much more seriously. They were becoming much more attended to their online presence. However, there were still very serious internal conflict within the organization from our observations, as well as there was pure online players starting to pop up. From our internal organization, we've started segmenting the customers by size, by industries, and we have also segmented our sales force by similar categories so that we can respond to our customers' needs better, as well as manage the sales process much more effectively. We have also grew the sales force significantly and established career paths for our salespeople, which is very critical to be able to lower the turnover in our sales force organization. This took us to the next stage, which is the operational excellence stage, where our customers have become matured in terms of large size customers. We are now serving 85% of the potential large customers in Turkey. So we had to get into SME sector much more aggressively. And we have also had to expand into other parts of Turkey where we are now present in 11 cities. This expansion, regional expansion, also had a very significant network effect because by being in local cities, we have local city job postings as well as local candidates joining the site in large numbers. We have also expanded into other categories such as blue collar, executive, and internship to expand the reach of the company. In the meantime, obviously, the product had become mature, and the companies, our competitors, have started raising a very, very significant price war, basically offering the service from free to maybe a quarter of what we were offering. This is a very significant challenge. And I think there are a lot of lessons that can be driven from this, our experience in this area. I must say that we have done a very good job by managing this price war issue at CareerNet by not responding to this price war in any meaningful manner. And our ability to do that and still maintain and in fact grow our market share has proven the point that the service's strength is really unbeatable. We have obviously lost some clients during this process of not meeting competition's price or not even lowering the price from our predetermined levels. However, what we have found out is that these customers who left us for pricing reasons had to come back because they did not get the same level of service from our competitors. Also, worth noting is the fact that during 2008-2009, when the business climate was the worst for our type of business, for this type of business, we did not lower our pricing at all. And in retrospect, we now are feeling very fortunate about how good of a decision that was by doing so. Our competition, we know for a fact that they are not making any money. Okay, despite their pricing, they are not making any money, whereas we are a highly profitable company in the segment. So this is again a testament to the first runners executing well and then dominating the marketplace and taking basically the totality of the benefit of the market. In the meantime, obviously, there are tons of small players who are not gaining any traction at all, but they are just Me Too players trying to imitate CareerNet and see if they can do anything about it, but unfortunately, for them, no positive results. Obviously, this operational excellency has a lot to do with a lot of data-driven operations, a lot of data-driven marketing, which we are trying to still master, but we have done a very good job of establishing serious foundations in that area. And this is the area where we are still, I feel, excelling, and we feel that we ought to be able to continue to grow CareerNet going further. Thank you very much.